exhibits, publications, programs, individuals, community pillar, cornerstone, Renaissance. I don't think we have any of these right now that I can think of off the top of my head.
Our town historian.
Definitely. Yep.
I'll
I'll make sure she does.
Ideas about that.
Okay. There were some suggestions on here too, so that's there too. And do you have anything additional too, or? Okay. And I'll make sure Virginia gets you a copy of this. All right. So no additional correspondence. Okay. No additional. We'll move on to approve paying bills.
I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion to pay those.
All right. Do I have a second?
Yes.
Second. Okay. All in favor? Aye. All right. So those are good. All right. Next one is, we're moving fast now, Martin, so we'll get there. We're getting there. All right. The next one is, we received this right after, I didn't get a call on this or anything. It just showed up right after I got my mail the next day after our last town board meeting. But this is a contract for shared services, and this is from the town of Morris. You all received a copy of this. And so they know that we already do this, but they want to put it in official format and actually have it on paper. So, and this is actually important too for our tax freeze credit as well, because we have to show that we actually are in agreements with other towns trying to save on work and other things with each other. So this is actually a good thing. You said you had asked the town clerk in Morris as well about having a contract in that.
Well, they didn't really give us a signature page, and she said they got it from Montego, and this is the format, so they sent the same thing to us, just put their name in it. But if we wanted to send it around other towns, we need that a signature page, so we have something in our files. She said, just send us a letter, we'll be happy.
So
I just,
go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, I'm gonna make the motion to accept as is, and we can put it on the table too, so don't accept this as is, for the town of Morris. We've all looked at it, and then, do I have a second for that? We'll get to the notes in a second. Second, okay.
I just question.
Discussion? Go ahead.
We're on good terms with Morrison after selling that truck.
Well,
Okay, go ahead.
that's why I was hoping to make a motion. I just got this in the mail yesterday. And I didn't get home until late last night. I
Okay.
only got to read it briefly, and I have some major concerns about it.
Okay, go
One of
ahead.
them being the boilerplate nature of this, where they just took it from another town and passed it.
Okay.
Before we agree to rent this equipment out, I'd like to know what the rental rate is gonna be. And who's keeping track of that? Who's keeping track of who's going where, when? There's no, I don't see, I mean, I understand what they want to do, but from what I've read here, there's no enforcement potential other than you and Footy getting together and saying, yeah, that's what happened. And that's no way to run a business. I'm not insinuating either one of these crooked, but everybody can make mistakes. Says, we're gonna rent from the town. How, if they wanna rent our grader, what's the rental fee for that road?
So it says right here, number 13, a record of all transactions that have taken place as a result of the town of Morris participating services afforded by this contract shall be kept by the superintendent, and a statement thereof in a manner satisfactory to the board shall be submitted to the board annually at the December board meeting each year following the filing of the contract with the designated filing agent, unless the board requests the submission of records at different times and dates. So they're going to keep track on their end as far as superintendent. So Floyd's going to keep records of it and then pass it to their board.
Again, not indicating, I think either one of them would be within that pieces. That's a recipe for disaster.
And how so?
Because you rely on two people, that's like the winter time, we're extremely busy. They pick up records tomorrow, I'll pick it up next week, or what have you. But they obviously, I strongly believe that records should be a lot more knowledgeable in this town. I don't know the situation in Morris, but and like I said, I've only had a chance to read through this once, and there was a couple of things that stood out to me. The rental fees, they put, what are they going to be? And who ascertains whether that's a fair rate?
Okay.
Okay? They have a disclaimer here saying, a statement here, you gotta extend it, that the town of Morris, say, for example, the town of Morris uses a piece of equipment and it breaks down, we're still responsible for repairs. It also has a provision in there, if it's negligence, then it goes to arbitration. Okay? There's a lot of wiggle room in here for both people, and there's very little oversight, in my opinion. And I think before we enter into this, we should go over this, and I don't want to do it tonight, go over this pretty much line by line and make sure we're not setting ourselves up to be in a bad spot.
What's the current profit, or renting, you actually pay the charge?
Well, if there's anything that to determine, if we would ever rent a piece of equipment now, I have a county highway guideline for vehicles, and that's one of the things
That
that,
may be, because as far as I can ascertain, there's no mention of that in here until that's in there. We know the mechanism to do that. That has to be part of this. This is a boilerplate agreement that, as you indicated, and as we all know, you've worked with Morris back and forth over the years. There should be no rush to sign onto this until we have a chance to examine it closely and have some answers, some questions answered. I've pushed for years to provide services. I'm in favor of
shared
it.
service.
I'm in favor. I just have some problems that I would be much more comfortable signing off on this if we address them. Okay?
Understood.
That's.
And it's always been in the past, we call, they send trucks, manpower, they call us and we return the favor. Loaders, different implements, manpower. It has always been verbal, and now that insurance companies are getting involved, there have been some accidents on sites. And then the discussion is who is responsible, who is liable.
Those are things that I think we need to be sure that we're covering. What happens if a town of Morris employees driving a piece of art and has an accident? What's our risk of exposure?
Well, we need to make a similar agreement on the other side.
So I would suggest that, there's no rush for this, right?
No.
I would suggest we also take a listen to next meeting until we have a chance to answer
Okay.
some of the questions.
Can you find out how all these other towns, if they agreed, they signed this, if they wrote in special provisions and that sort of thing?
Again,
We had
as far as I
received,
know, Morris did not receive any of the other ones back yet, but I can talk to Joy.
we had received in the past one from Lawrence,
We have
which
a
was
shortened version from Lawrence that we haven't been, it's not as in-depth as this one.
much more simple.
Very
as well.
simple. I have that at home.
So we have a motion to table?
Yes.
We had a motion to accept as is,
Is the motion on
a
the
second,
floor?
so we
Right,
have
so
to.
he makes a motion to table, so I need a second. I need a second to table.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? You're not opposed?
None.
So you're not?
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
we can table it.
Okay, so we'll resolve it.
More info.
And I'll leave it this to you, I will contact Lynn Joy and find out the answer for your question if other towns have answered. And see if there's any additional on the other side. We do need to draft one similar too, I do see purpose in that.
When we look into what Lawrence has, we have done one with them. And,
She's got a copy of it, so we'll take that out and get that back to you. And we'll have it for April.
I would suggest that, whoever you call, either nobody call, you know, even if they say, yeah, everything's being saying, hasn't been any problems, that you could.
As far as I know, this hasn't gone any further than this.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
just
Because
started.
this is just the beginning. And Lynn wants to make sure that this is taken care of. It's been going on, it's just nobody has actually
Right.
gotten this far. And Lynn wants to make sure it's taken care of, which I think is a wise move on their town board's part too, so. You first, Andrew? All right, so we'll table that. Okay, number 12, almost there. Number 12 is to adopt the local law number 1 of 2016, which is to repeal.
I make a motion to. Second.
All right, all in favor? Aye. That was easy. That was the easiest thought. All right, Tom Russo, I believe you're up next, land use officer report.
So you make this very brief.
Okay.
Since we last met, I have seen and turned over to the tax assessor 17 properties with or without the benefit of building permits for various reasons. And this is the time of year where we have to kind of push because the new tax laws are being formulated right now. And we don't want to miss that for the whole cycle and wait till next year.
Okay. Anything from the board? 17 properties, wow, you're busy.
When you s-
I might want to add, though, that in amongst all the discussions about how much money you can save, we don't see a whole lot of savings coming out of that. But I think rather than saving money, you should be looking to make more. And the only way you can really do it in this town is not to get people to come here and build some kind of a huge facility to employ lots of people, because when they do that, they come and they ask for a rebate on taxes anyhow. You don't make any money there. You need to go out and tell people that they got to come and move here and build a home, whether it's a retirement house, a seasonal house, but it should be substantial and code compliant. And that's where the money comes to this town, is from those construction projects that take place that adds tax dollars into those assessments.
So not more campgrounds?
Pardon?
Not more campgrounds, right?
Well, no camps, no trailers parked in empty fields, something substantial that a person could want to come here because simply it's a nice place to come and live. I mean, you know, we talk about expanding businesses and bringing people here to come and spend their money. Forget that. Come here and spend your money buying furniture and carpet, put in a new house that you just built. That's what brings